Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Quinn, and I woke up this morning, went on Twitter, and found this. This is coming from Cinelinx, and the title reads, Knights of the Old Republic Remake might be back in the cards, an exclusive by Jordan Mason. Back in the cards, I guess they're referring to the Hyperion project. Sorry about that. Yeah, then, Disney put the kibosh on that. But now it seems to be coming back, probably on a different engine, maybe even official. I don't know, I haven't read this whole thing yet. I read I've read the first two paragraphs, but here we go. Let's read it together and see what we got. Time to dust off an old scoop, as we've heard word that a new Knights of the Old Republic game remake/sequel is in the works. If I can, let me direct your attention to that bygone time of 2015. Oh yes. You may. A lot of Star Wars things were in the air at the time, and we originally reported, I haven't read that, I think, from no less than 3 independent sources, that a Knights of the Old Republic remake was in some form of development. Ooh. The game industry is a fickle mistress, don't I know it? However, and in 2016 I reported that the game was put on the back burner, and it wasn't something EA was actively pursuing. Of course it isn't. It was a bummer, and frankly made me look like I was talking out of my ass. Alas, this is the way of things sometimes. Until today. Unexpectedly, I heard an update from 2 independent sources, different from ones who'd given me the prior information, and one of whom helped me confirm our Ewan McGregor scoop from last year. He's talking about making a TV show, which was put on hold recently, but more on that in a different video. This came out of the blue and caught me by surprise, which is the main reason I'm updating now. According to one, the previously mentioned Knights of the Old Republic remake is back in development. My other source added that saying they felt it wasn't so much a remake, but a sequel of sorts? It would be a Knights of the Old Republic project that would integrate elements of the first 2 games in order to bring certain things into the Star Wars canon. Not necessarily a remake so much as a reimagining. Okay. So it's the canon version of Knights of the Old Republic. That might explain why they were allowed to bring Revan back into canon recently through Rise of Skywalker. But it's not going to be a movie, a TV show like some people were, I guess, hoping for. It was so they could lead into maybe a new game with Revan still being the main protagonist. But of course, they can't pull that twist again. So it'd have to be something else. But we still don't have any idea what a canon version of Revan would look like. A canon version of Knights of the Old Republic, but then, I mean, what would a canon version of Knights of the Old Republic 2, I guess, would be? They would probably end up doing a direct sequel to the first one, if this first one even ends up getting made. I'm still gonna say that there's no way in hell they're gonna bring in a character even like remotely like Kreia, because I think that's just gonna give him way too much headaches. Considering the wealth of material from KOTOR that has already been reintroduced to the canon, this doesn't seem like it'd be a big stretch to make work. Unfortunately, that's about all the details I have right now on this project. So it seems like the original remake has made a return in some form and related retooled. What? So it seems like the original remake has made a return in some form and being retooled. I don't remember what I just said. Anyway, I've heard EA has a bunch of Star Wars projects in various stages of work at this point. They probably got a bunch that were canceled too. From Jedi Fallen Order sequels, the Project Luminous tie-in, to something on the Switch. There's a lot going on from what I'm hearing. It really sounds like EA has found their groove with the Star Wars license. I'm just gonna give that one a pass. Unfortunately, I don't know about timing on any of these, but I'm digging and hoping they have fresh updates soon. E3 could bring some big reveals, but there's also a chance they do their own Star Wars event reveal for some of the stuff they're working on. Time will tell, but this was a pleasant surprise to get an update on, as I'd essentially chalked up this previous scoop as a loss. I actually came into this hoping it was a remake. I saw some people speculating that maybe it's like a Resident Evil 2 type of remake, new engine and such, and translated 1-to-1. And then maybe they could do the same with KOTOR 2 and bring in some of the OGs, Avalon, of course, and make it the way it was supposed to be. But yeah, alright, a canon version of Knights of the Old Republic. Alright, I still hope it happens, I don't know who's gonna be developing it though, because of course EA, and of course the obvious choice would be BioWare, but I don't know if EA has all that much faith in BioWare now, and they probably have them busy trying to remake Anthem, because last I heard they were rebuilding Anthem from the ground up, basically trying to make it a game that's worth a damn. But I don't know if anyone else would do it. Maybe to build a whole new studio. But I guess technically, maybe it'd be a good, PR wise, it would still be a good idea maybe to give it to BioWare instead. They can market this as like the original developers. They're coming back for a canon version of Knights of the Old Republic, a reimagining of sorts, man. Reimagining. To reimagining, then it could be that Revan is the only character they bring back. None of the party members, no Bastila Shah, nothing. I don't know. Time will tell. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to make this quick video talking about this, because I figured I might as well try and get in early. So yeah, until next time we get some news, I'll see you guys then. Peace.